Are you struggling with two-way data binding in Angular 2? You're not alone. Many developers face challenges when working with content-editable elements. Today, we're diving into a common issue and how to resolve it. I totally get how frustrating it can be when your code just doesn't work as expected. One user recently shared their struggle with the Contenteditable model directive, saying they can emit events but keep getting undefined when trying to receive data. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. Here's the specific situation. The user mentioned that while Contenteditable model change works fine, they are unable to receive the data from Contenteditable model. They are updating their data using this .elementref.nativeElement text content instead of inner HTML. Let's break this down. So, what could be causing this issue? It often comes down to how Angular handles change detection and the way Contenteditable elements work. We'll go through the code step by step to identify the problem. And stick around. At the end of this video, I have a pro tip that will help you avoid similar issues in the future. To address the issue of receiving the data in the Contenteditable model directive, the user should first ensure that the model is being updated correctly. This can be done by checking the ng-on-changes lifecycle method. Next, the user should modify the refreshView method to ensure that the Contenteditable element reflects the current model value. This is crucial for two-way data binding. Additionally, the user should check the onEdit method to ensure that the emitted value is correctly captured and that the model is updated accordingly. This will help in maintaining synchronization between the view and the model. Finally, the user should test the implementation by updating the content in the Contenteditable element and observing the console logs. This will help verify that the data binding is functioning as expected. Fun fact: did you know that Contenteditable elements can behave differently across browsers? It's always good to test your code in multiple environments. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution was provided by another user. They modified the ng-on-changes method in the Contenteditable directive. Instead of checking if it's the first change, they simply call the refreshView method every time ng-on-changes is triggered. This change resolved the issue and allowed the data binding to work correctly. The user also pointed out that the isFirstChange method is unnecessary in this context. They believe that updating the text every time is the correct approach, rather than only on the first change. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your Angular directives clean and well-structured. This will save you a lot of headaches down the road. And there you have it. With these adjustments, your two-way data binding should work seamlessly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.